Hello, guys and gals. Lloyd Dobson coming to you from my branch office here in Treasure Island, Florida. If you're looking at the screen, it says, "Why do I need to be in the mobile app business?" And of course, you see my website, www.mobileappprofits4u.info. Well, the answer to that is actually twofold. The first reason is the way I look at it is I'm able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and where I want to do it, and live the lifestyle which I become accustomed to. And that's probably the biggest reason for me. However, the mobile app business is really in its infancy, and really, according to the New York Times, is the best media invention ever. Well, if you're looking at the screen right now, you see my big why. That's a huge reason why I have created my own economy and now focusing on the mobile industry, because it is a huge viable part of my income. And I see that the next 4 to 5 years it's going to just grow in leaps and bounds. So anyway, that's why I'm in this business. Now, I'm going to digress just a little bit back in time. I operated a Chevrolet Buick dealership and a boat marina, and my average budget monthly was around $25,000 on the car side for advertising on TV, radio, newsprint, billboards, and so on and so forth. And on the marina side, it was very close to that. And had I had this technology at that point in my life, I have no idea what kind of business I could have driven to both of those operations. The app business, or I should say the mobile industry, is literally the next media that businesses are going to be able to really lead their competition by leaps and bounds. And after spending 25 plus years in corporate America, I knew there must be an easier way to earn an income, and most importantly, have the time to enjoy it. The last 10 years, I was actually the general manager of a high volume car and dealership boat marina business, which I alluded to, and it was like a vampire sucking the blood out of my body. In other words, that vampire just sucked all of my valuable time away. So my drive, my why, was to get into something that I could do online to create an income that I could be comfortable with. So 5 years ago, I was exposed to the home base industry, and the rest is history. Now, when I first began, my teacher, or my mentor at that point in time, told me to go contact all my friends and relatives and about all this money I was going to make. However, as many of you well know, those are the last people you need to be marketing to, and I should have known better. However, I went ahead and approached it that way. Also put on several meetings, numerous meetings in hotel meeting rooms and so on and so forth. But finally got online and got myself aligned with Vince Reed with the NetDivvy system. And from there, he has shared so much information and tools and strategies within the NetDivvy system that I've been able to literally explode my online business, and now addressing the mobile industry. And here is a second reason. And the second reason is really pretty much unknown with a lot of the businesses located out there. They're still using the traditional ways of marketing and advertising their business like I was doing several years ago. And here is exactly what has occurred out there. Eric Schmidt, who is the CEO, or I should say chairman of Google, in an address to actually a convention that was in Spain, he actually acknowledged the fact that they were now a mobile device company. And y'all know the fellow on the right, Steve Jobs, God bless his soul. We lost him of recent. Head of Apple, created and generated a tremendous company. Apple, where they introduced obviously the PC, and before his death, they too acknowledged the fact that they were now a mobile device. So, do you think that most businesses are awake to this fact? You see the QR code that's located there on the left side of the screen? Well, there are many companies out there that aren't aware of the power of that code, and the reason being is that they're still addressing again the old traditional ways of advertising and marketing, and in fact, many of them rely on advertising agencies and marketing person to be up to speed on all that going on is probably not up to speed. And I haven't recently been asked by a prominent advertising agency person that I happened to run across how a QR code worked. And I worry for a company that gives this agency money. I mean, it literally doesn't make any sense to me. Companies like eBay and Amazon are bringing in billions of dollars a year, and 49% of that money is from their mobile apps and mobile commerce sites. That means that there will be and is a huge demand for mobile apps out there, and that could come from you. And if you go to www.mobileappprofitsforyou.info, you can get some additional information about the opportunity. So what is an app, and why should a company have one? Well, most of the latest mobile cell phones made today, known as smartphones, have on their dashboard little icons called apps. And when a person clicks on an app, they're brought to a place where a company can provide up-to-date information and a multitude of other things. On my iPhone, I have several apps. I have, like maps. I have the weather. I have various things on mine. And recently I was located actually just outside of Tampa here, and I was looking for a resort that's located south of Sarasota area, and it's a well-known hotel, and the ad instructed me to download their app. So I had my mobile phone, and I got their app and looked at the offer, booked a weekend, and then deleted the app. But the ease of the transaction allowed me to react immediately. And if I was directed to a website, I probably would have forgotten about it, and by the time I got to my PC, probably wouldn't have found their particular resort and booked the room. So anyway, the apps are powerful as far as driving people to the businesses. Having a smartphone enables somebody to go immediately to a website, and it's a huge issue for companies without an app. Because their website, if once someone goes to it on their smartphone, I'm sure that most of you experience that. I mean, it's so large that you just got to duck and swing all over your phone trying to figure it out. So it can be viewed on a smartphone by having an app very easily, and that way you can have additional information for the place, such as if it's a restaurant, menus, and make reservations and just all kinds of things on the app. And if a business doesn't have an app, and if someone tries to bring it up on their cell phone, it also reflects badly for that business. This diagram that you're seeing on the screen is a local business before a mobile application. So they spend thousands of dollars, just like I did at the car dealership and the boat marina, $25,000 a month to drive that traffic into my business. So the customer comes into my dealership, and once they make their purchase and head out, I've really lost that customer. And that advertising money that I use, that $25,000, I've crossed my fingers hoping that they're going to return someday. And if this is your business, you're at risk, obviously, of losing your business. Okay, now let's look at that same business with a mobile app. So now we send out a push message, or they've got our app on their phone, so they come into our establishment. They end up buying our product. We'll say we're a restaurant as an example, so they end up having a nice meal, enjoy themselves. When they leave, we retain that customer because we've got their data in the app, in our database. So our advertising cost is drastically reduced. And let's say a few weeks later, it's a slow Thursday evening, we don't have that many reservations, so we send a push message out to them stating that if they'll come in between 5 and 7 o'clock for our early bird special, that they're going to get a 25% discount. So now our business is in a position to make more money than the day when we didn't have an app. Having an app is the next thing to being able to generate the traffic needed to keep our businesses in business. So with an app, we certainly have a better ROI for our business. Every business should engage more in Google search and mobile marketing, including the social media. And the app, the technology is right in the forefront, where we need to capitalize on that if we are going to succeed in the 21st century. So with that said, we are certainly positioned, if we'll take a hold of the mobile app business and make it our home-based business, we can certainly engage a lot of these businesses looking for some answers in order to generate leads and traffic into their business, and with that, able to make a substantial income. And now go to the website below for a video presentation showing you additional benefits and the income potential of having your own mobile app business. That website is www.mobileappprofitsforyou.info, or if you're watching this on YouTube, merely click the link below and get yourself out there riding this wave, because we are ready to just explode this business. So guys and gals, I appreciate very much your time, and I'll catch you on the inside. Again, my name is Lloyd Dobson from Treasure Island, Florida. Looking at the screen, you see my office number. If you've got any questions or concerns, give me a shout out. My website is www.mobileappprofitsforyou.info, or again, click on the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. Have a fantastic evening, and I'm going to catch the rest of this sunset.